Dear Behind the Veil fans, welcome to our analysis of episode 296. In this episode, we step into a brand new era where the foundations of the mansion begin to shake, and everyone is forced to confront their own secrets. With Sion's long-running plan finally reaching its final stage, both the balance within the family and the characters' perspectives on one another change completely. Who do you think delivers the biggest confrontation in this episode? Share your thoughts in the comments. Sihan and Hanker's return to the mansion completely disrupts the order Mukadder Hanım has grown accustomed to. As always, Mukadder tries to maintain her authority, especially when her grandson Azhan is involved. She lets no one breathe. This is exactly what it means when a mother-in-law's patience wears thin. But this time, she finds herself up against both Hanker's strong, unyielding stance and Semil's protective attitude. Mukadder isn't the only one uncomfortable with Hanker's return. Semil settling in at the mansion becomes the final straw for her. Mukadder insists on naming the baby as Murahan, but Semil refuses to give in, saying that Efhan wants to be in his uncle's arms, openly challenging her. This seemingly small conflict is actually the spark of a major power struggle starting within the mansion. Most viewers openly express that Mukadder should finally face the consequences of her injustices. Others believe that the harshest blow of fate might come from the last person Mukadder would ever expect, Esma. If such a truth were revealed, could Mukadder handle it? The secret that could create the biggest fracture in the mansion is unquestionably the truth about Esma. Esma being Hanker's mother is one of the most critical turning points viewers have long been anticipating. Once this secret comes to light, the entire equilibrium of the mansion could be upended. This is why the tension of in which scene will this bomb explode is growing stronger among the audience. Looking at the possibilities, the first scenario is Mukadder discovering the truth. If she learns that the daughter of the co-wife she has hated for years is actually Hanker, chaos is guaranteed. Considering her deep-rooted anger toward the past, this revelation could make her behavior even harsher. She might try to isolate Hanker or exert pressure through Efhan, but all her calculations could backfire, making Hanker even stronger. The second major possibility revolves around Uncle Ertugrul. As he starts to recognize Esma, it seems he is connecting the pieces. Once he learns the truth, he might fall into a deep dilemma. He may hesitate to tell Hanker out of fear that it could harm his relationship with Sion. In short, a period begins in which Uncle Ertugrul walks a fine line between conscience and loyalty. The third possibility grows on Hanker's side. If Esma has left a letter behind, it could open the door to the past and stir Hanker's complex emotions about her mother. Hanker's search for answers to "why did you stay silent all these years?" could intensify the emotional weight of this episode. On the Sion and Hanker front, a long-delayed confrontation finally seems within reach. Sihan explaining his plan and apologizing may lay the foundation for them to reconnect. But just then, the unraveling of Metton's dark schemes could change everything all over again. The other dynamics in the mansion are rapidly shifting as well. Sihan suspecting that Skal is working for Metton could form a new alliance. Engin learning that Skyle and Sefer work at the same hospital could turn him into a strong partner for Hanker and Sion. This side of the story is entering a period full of surprising developments. The potential spark between Semil and Olga also intrigues viewers. However, Daria's jealousy may cut this relationship short. The series seems to be hinting at a new romantic triangle here. Meanwhile, things on Metton's side grow darker with each step. His deteriorating mental state may be connected to the medication Mukadder has been giving him. Whether Metton collapses under the weight of his actions or faces, justice seems like a path leading toward the show's final arc. Episode 296 marks a period in which secrets become increasingly visible. Relationships are tested anew, and everyone begins confronting their own past. Who do you think makes the first big confession in this episode? Let's discuss it in the comments. See you in the next analysis. Take great care of yourselves.